that. So not all quests will have cinematics, but we built on top of that. So now we have 100 quests, but with those 100 quests, we built in the perks system as well. So we have a new perks menu. It'd probably be good to maybe pop up some screens. Is it too early to pop screens up as we go through this?
It wouldn't bother me.
To actually go into the game?
Sure, go for
it. We're gonna do a jump in just a moment. I'm gonna go through some of the apartment stuff.
Okay. So do you want me to hold back on that?
Well, depending on how long we want this to go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well,
I think we're just gonna focus on probably around apartments today. So,
well, we could just talk through. Yeah. So we'll demo some of the other stuff soon. But so progression is that's your favorite, Rob.
Yeah. So progression, perks, skills, and all the quests. Just the amount of engagement that the players will be able to do.
Very exciting.
That's your one favorite thing. Those 6 things.
Well, I got the feeling you wanted me to hurry up, so I'm just going to stick with that one. It's all one big system. What about you, Josh?
Well, I have played with the apartment builder a little bit yesterday and some today, and it's really good. I did not expect it. I'm not really good. Now I need some serious work. However, it is really good. Had a few little issues, but like I was expecting quite a bit more on the issue side.
Don't worry, there was plenty before. There was plenty way before that. You missed that point.
Yeah, I know. I've missed a good chunk of the issues, but holy crap, man, this builder in the hands of a person that can build with it appropriately, which would not be me yet. You will see the power of how good it is in this very Saturday Night Rise episode. So for me, my favorite is the builder. But I can't say that it's completely fair because I haven't seen the full implications of the progression system and the questing either. I've seen a little bit of the framework, but I don't know what else. I haven't tried it yet. So, but the builder fair. Is.
I've not played the builder at all yet. I've not had chance. So this will be good for me to see.
Yeah. We need to record this. Scruffy, are you able to record this in a way that we might? Or
it might be tricky while streaming and playing the game and doing all of that. I mean, I don't know. Are you
going to be playing the game?
Well, David,
do a little bit of both of us.
Oh, you're going to do a build off.
Yeah.
No, wait. No. Wait. Let's make this clear. This is not a competition between David and I.
No. What's the point of that if it's not a competition?
Because what we're going to do is we're going to show alternative choices. We'll just say, well, David is going to build something and I'm going to build something, we'll just say a little different.
Okay. I'm going to go a little wild with it. See what you can do. Maybe
we'll give you a handicap, Scruffy. What handicap do you want?
I've already got a handicap. Trust me.
Give him a 30-minute head start.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my handicap will be apparent once they see me building next to, the master over there.
Fair enough. Rob's got OBS. I have it as well, but I can't ever get it framed up right. Rob, are you able to record?
I am trying, but you know what mine's like. Sometimes it doesn't record my voice. Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, yours has an audio thing, and then mine has a video framing thing. Okay. Well, maybe we'll get it somehow. Somebody will grab this. Okay. Well, Scruffy, David, what are your favorites?
Oh, I think it's kind of like two things. I do like the fact that we have like so many different quests now down these sort of different jobs or loops. Like you have the cargo hauling, you have side quests, main quest, you have the delivery thing you can do for Burger Barn. But I like the fact that we have these NPC pictures. We have the actual NPCs and their face requesting like the job and like what they need. And even when you go on like to continue the main quest part of things, you can see Emma now. You can see what she looks like. So I like that little aspect. We haven't brought crowds back and things in the world quite yet. So we're gonna approach that in the summer. But I don't know. It's just nice to see that, oh, that person needs me to bring this over here to them. It just gives it a little bit more of that world feel. And I think the big thing is just kind of going around and the hub city. I mean, it feels quite big. It's quite a bit more finished now than you guys have in the latest build. And it's really nice to just go pick out the spot that you want and like, this is my window view. I like this, and claim it and start building in there. And it just feels like yours in a way that you just don't get with other games that have stuff like this. So that's definitely my favorite two things. That is a thing. So that's it.
I'm sorry, David. I'm not laughing at what you said. I'm laughing at what Miss Bliss said about my interior decoration skills. Wait until you see the apartment I build. Okay. Scruffy, what about you, sir?
Yeah, mine's kind of a subset, honestly. In the building system, I think my favorite thing is being able to change the different materials. Yesterday, I took this nice fluffy couch and made it look like it was made out of marble or granite or something like that. And yeah, I mean, but there is a lot of customizability. It gets exponential because the ability to change not just multiple materials, but multiple materials on each individual item. And, I was playing around with the kind of hot tub, bathtub, and I was able to change the inner portion, the porcelain part. I was able to change the tile. I was able to change the grout. And it just really offers kind of unlimited entertainment as far as the ability to just get everything exactly the way you want it. And I'm going to be super excited to see what the community comes up with and what they start posting to socials and things that I never even dreamed of. So that.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, I would say that that covers it pretty well. Rob, as they're building, we can probably, I don't know how much talking you guys plan to do while you're building. What's the plan there? Are you going to talk them through it? What are we doing?
I think I'm going to walk it through from the beginning just a little bit. I think we'll hit the real estate terminal, just claim something, show it tracking. I'm going to kind of treat this, because the release is coming pretty soon, as a little bit of a tutorial in the process as well. So people are familiar with things. But yeah, I might talk a little bit through that, because I'm going to talk about some tips and tricks as we're building, and how to build things in the right order. So you're the most successful with it. So
fair enough. Okay. Sounds good. Well, I'm ready to go when you guys are ready to go.
I can start it up if you guys want to keep talking, and then I'll share my screen once it's
Rob,
ready.
I think what we need to do, since this one's primarily focused on the apartment side of the build, is next Cafe Rise episode, we'll go through progression, skills, some of the quests, maybe a deeper dive. And if we need to split that up into two more rises, we could do that as well. So whatever.
I don't mind. I say this is all new for me. Can you hear me? This is my new microphone stand. Is this a decent level? Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's
good.
good.
Happy days. I'm interested to see what you're building there. So 1,000 different objects.
I mean, we're going to build from scratch. So we don't know. That's the fun part. It's an adventure. We don't know what it's going to turn into.
So what I was thinking about as I was building is, man, just kind of like a best practices tutorial that we could put together for everybody. Like, really makes sense to start with the floor, then the walls, whatever. And a breakdown of the assets and what all the potential is. And yeah.
Throw a few pro tips in there as well. We've
Mhm.
got some shortcuts that make it a lot quicker, a lot easier, a lot,
But are you at the stage now where you know, like, best practices and pro tips and stuff? How long have you been testing it for, Scruffy?
We've been testing it for a while in some iteration or another. But yeah, I'm still learning a lot. To be honest, I definitely think David is going to need to be a part of that. He's still got lots of tricks that I don't even know about because it's very similar to the editor in Unreal Engine. So, or at least that's what he says, and he works in that every day. So there's tons of extra little shortcuts and things like that he'll probably be a great help with. I know a few of them.
Yeah, I would say it's like a stripped down version. If you really want to give people ultimate creative power, then you really have to kind of look at apartment building, kind of like a level editor or something like that. And that also works across custom domes. It also works for plots. It's just a very efficient system. I know there's a lot of games, even if you look at Once Human or something, where it feels like you can build pretty quick, but there's a lot of things you can't do. Can't put this next to this. This has attached to this. We're just going to let you do whatever you want. So, and I think that's where you get things like the espresso toilet. So, if you want to do that sort of thing.
I was watching a video today on like City Skylines 2 and
I think the second one got abandoned.
Yes,
something bad happened with it.
And they kind of ate themselves. But the key takeout of that was not really the first one was better than the second one. And the reason that the first one was better than the second one was that the community started building stuff and doing their own stuff. So I think that's the beauty of these. When you give full creativity to the community, we just don't know what you guys are going to come up with.
It's true. And I can't wait to see what they come up with. We'll have some competitions as well.
But the answer to that question, that Lord of Infinity, what size apartments will be released first? All of them.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yep, I can see it. Very good.
What are you seeing? The reserve?
Yes.
We also need to release the winning apartments soon. The giveaways.
Oh, yeah. The special ones. All right. Well, I think you guys are familiar with the reserve. And just as a disclaimer before this is a staging build that we're in right now. So you might see a few things you won't see in the release. There might be a few bugs or issues. So no need to fret. We should be able to take care of most of those before release. I just headed into the real estate area here and access the terminal, and we're just going to build in a free apartment. That's what we're going to do. So the smallest size is what we're going to go with today. And when you look here, there's actually a bunch of neighborhoods on the side. I'm going to be looking in Bennett today. I always say this is the poor side of the tracks, but it's still very, very nice. And we're going to clean one of these, and I'm going to show you how that actually works. Just to make sure everybody can see everything okay, you can hear me okay.
Yep.
Let's just gonna. Well, we could.
So
Let's track it.
First claim.
Yeah, we're gonna track it, and as you see over here, we have this, and this works on a lot of things in the world now. It's quite smooth. You actually have this tracker that shows you where everything is in the world, and it's a little bit cleaner than what we had before. Just gonna fly through the trees here and over to where this apartment that I'm interested in is at. I'm actually going to... You have two options down here. You could take the stairs or you could take the elevator. I'm just going to take the elevator for fun. I'm going to guess. We don't have the floors hooked up. You probably won't see that in this release. I think I could have checked the floor earlier there, but I'm just going to go up about 5 floors here. And all buildings have elevator access. Some have multiple elevators. You also have some places with a jetpack. access. You'll find most places on the roof with jetpack access. Some bigger buildings, we're probably going to open up more side entrances for people with jetpacks. Now, obviously, I didn't go up high enough, so we're just going to take the stairs really quick. All right, and there we go. This is the one I was interested in. So the cool thing is you can actually go around. I'm going to turn on my light because there's nothing inside of these when you first get an apartment, and you can kind of take a look at the view and what is around it. The cool thing as well is you don't have to keep going back to that real estate terminal. I can actually track and claim things directly at the door. So you don't have to necessarily just browse to the real estate terminal. You can actually go around organically and just decide, you know, kind of what you want. In this case, I think I'm going to go up a little higher down at the elevator and go up to more of a, probably the highest floor of this smaller building.
Penthouse.
Let's go up to the 11th
They're
floor.
actually moving, aren't they? They're not simulated. If you turn around, you can see the world going up.
Correct. Yeah. No, it's all absolutely in real time here. And this is cool. In the future, you'll probably see some patio furniture, maybe some bars and things like that that are on top of the roofs. But I always think the top levels of even the smaller apartment areas are actually kind of cool because you get this window view.
Everybody that's watching this is going to be straight to the roof now. That's what the advantage of watching
It's going to be a gold rush to the roofs. And actually, now that I'm here, this building has caught my eye, and I'm like, well, what if I had my apartment here?
So even though you've claimed one, can you unclaim it and then claim another one?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yep. You are allowed to unclaim things. Now, in the future, there might be some restrictions of how often you can do that. There might be some loss as far as what you built in the apartment, but we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and go to this one. See, this is a much better view.
Whoa.
So that's why I was like, well, if I can just get to this building, I can have a much better view. So, and the Hub City is actually looking quite good.
Get to go in an hour before the community.
Wait, what?
Does the team get into this build an hour before the community, before it goes live? Just so that
Why you want to snag all the best stuff before they go in? I think I'm going to choose this one.
That's a good question.
I do like this one. Actually going to go here, and I'm actually going to claim it. Give it a second. There's a little bit of logic that we have to do in the process of claiming that kind of prevents two people claiming at the same time, ending up claiming the same things. But we'll give it just a moment here. See if it claims.
Lord of Infinity's got a good question. I don't know the answer to it. If there's a great wipe, will they lose their apartments?
Because this is the first apartment release, I'm really community, I'm really wanting you guys to jump in and build the crap out of things. I want you guys to break things and cause problems that actually cause us to have to do a wipe, because it's before the masses and more people start coming in. We need to know what major issues there is. So this is one of the downsides of being part of early access, but there is a good chance that we might have to wipe data on the release after this, but you're going to have a good amount of time to build things. Now, if there's a chance that we don't have to do that, then we won't do it. But I'm not going to rule it out.
Yeah.
Hopefully no sad faces.
I was going to say, if you have a larger apartment, yeah, they're going to be wiped as well. Yeah, you have to reclaim. It is what it is, I'm afraid. Don't get too attached.
Not on the first release, I don't think. So anyway, I'm going to enter. This is my apartment for the first time here. And you're actually going to hit I. And you'll notice there's a new menu that is up here for apartments. And we're going to enter build mode right here. Oh, there's a nice view of the monorail coming through. It's like a bit of a bumpy ride. I don't know if you guys can. There's some pretty chill music while we're building. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit because we're on a live stream. All right, so you can see the build menu here, and we're going to be in this mode here where we actually build with building kits. This is where you're going to be able to access stuff from your inventory, and this one is going to be for the crafting stuff. That will actually be in the release as well, but is locked for now. So this is the first thing you want to do when you come into an apartment. As you notice, it's really, really dark. And you'll get some of this tutorial from Emma. You'll get a very short one that gives you some tips and tricks, because this will be part of the main quest. You want to go ahead and take and place some of these construction lights that are in here. I would say they're the best thing to kind of light up things before you start building.
Damn. Slick.
Next thing we're going to do is, I would say, do your floors first. You want to focus on the construction category that you have here for your building kits. So I think I'm going to pick probably this high ridge floor that is right here. And don't try to place everything with in the hologram mode. I mean, you could do some things that way. Just go ahead and get it out into the environment, get it where you want. And this is what makes building really, really fast. Let's go ahead and make sure this is lined up exactly where we want that to be. We're going to go ahead and use Alt. We're going to hold Alt and actually drag these to purchase more. And the cool thing is you can actually shift and you're multi-selecting, and you can also drag over more. This makes building things that are kind of annoying, like walls, things that are very repetitive, very, very quick.
Wait,
So-
how did you drag the full thing together? Shift?
Hold Shift, and select the things that you want to
Nice.
edit, and then you can hold Alt before you drag it off. So now we have this very pretty floor, and you might notice, there's a gap around the outside. So what we're going to do is go in here and look for the smaller 1 meter floor that we have. We're going to go ahead and bring that in here, and you can definitely see when you're Z fighting on things. So we kind of left it like that. And I encourage you guys to clip things together. We don't stop you from clipping things. The only thing you can't do is go too far outside your apartment. You don't want to have a neighbor and then you've got your couch sticking into theirs. So I'm going to go ahead and drag a few of these over. And we're going to select these.
Damn. That's fine. So if
That was a
you're
little bit of a bug you saw there.
you're familiar with Unreal Engine, which we don't expect people to be, this is the same controls.
It's very, very similar to the controls there. You don't have all the hotkeys and a few other fancy things, but we've kept it basically simple. And I think, I mean, literally most people, when it's only going to take you probably 10 minutes or something to get used to it. Just understand that everything is on a volumetric grid space, and all the assets are designed to be at certain sizes and heights.
Because this is the first time I'm seeing it, I'm not even seeing this new gizmo. I'm just gonna talk for
Yeah,
it.
I built the gizmo. There is a few issues with the gizmo. We might have to redo it into some different ways, because there's a lot more going on here than meets the eye. So the graphical bits aren't actually the bits you're clicking on. There's actually collision bits you can't see, but I'm not going to go into that. But you might have a few issues with the gizmos. Like if you get it like a glancing angle, you might end up clicking on another axis that you don't intend to. So if you're having an issue, just change your angle.
And how
Also,
are you moving the camera here? Are you using the mouse or are you using the keys?
I'm using the mouse, so you're just going to hold Shift and move around with the WASD keys.
Right.
Really, really simple. So you're
Yeah,
just kind of
that-
free flying around. You can
And
spend
those-
time looking at your
that-
avatar if you'd like. What?
Have we got snapping going on here as well?
Correct. So you have different snapping sizes and rotation sizes that fit the mathematical grid that everything is based on. All right. As you can see, we got our entire floor finished here.
Wow.
Next is we need walls. I know some of you are probably going to try to maximize space and go with these ugly concrete walls. You can do that if you want to, but we have more decorative normal walls that you can actually customize. So I'll probably start with a big wall piece first. Go and bring that down a little bit.
So your best practice here is to place one and then hold the Alt key down and then
For construction stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to go about it. And again, you could select both of these at once as well and bring those over.
Nice.
It's amazing.
So now we got one side finished. See, as you can see here, that was a bug. So that's a few little things. You guys might see some of those in the release. They don't really bother you too much. Sometimes it could even be my keyboard when I'm alt dragging.
How do you delete a piece?
Click on it and hit delete.
I tried that earlier, I thought.
Do we have controller support at the moment?
We have partial controller support, but honestly, your best experience for building like this is gonna be with a keyboard mouse. It's
Definitely when you're in engine as well.
Any community questions or anything in the process while I'm building walls? It might be a little bit boring. So
Yeah, feel free to ask up. We'll make sure David's aware of it when you do.
Will there be more
Oh,
building?
will there be more building kits with this build?
will there be more? No, not any more than what you have now. But there is the retro pop that is coming up. That'll probably be in by the next release. We'll see. It could be that retro pop is in this one. It depends on when release is, but I do believe it's very, very close. So
every time you're dragging across, you're spending in-game currency. Is that right?
correct. Yeah, you can
And
see
you
your funds that are over here.
You block the entrance so you can't get out.
Yeah, you totally could. So, and because you have to, if you get somebody in your apartment, you have to open the door. You have to open the door to let people in your apartment and let people out. So you could actually kidnap people and not let them leave. So probably shouldn't have said that. There is a few misalignment issues that we have with some assets. So some of you are probably like, the walls aren't lining up. Well, I was just talking to Catherine about it earlier. We have an offset issue with these pieces. So, all right. So we're going to call that done. Enough for the walls. Well, let me just get this side done. Forgot I didn't do this side.
Right.
Actually, let's start. Sometimes it's better to start on this end first. We do allow you to have plenty of little bit of clipping room into the actual walls of the apartment itself. So that gives you a little bit of breathing room if you want something a certain way, or maybe you've made a mistake and you started your floor in the wrong place. You have some room for it to clip.
So you're just holding the Alt key down. You're selecting a wall, holding the Alt key, dragging.
Yeah, that is correct.
On a new one, spending your in-game currency. It's so slick.
All right. Actually, now I'm thinking about the layout itself. So we definitely want to get. I think I want a sectional wall on the inside that kind of keeps the bedroom separate than the rest of the place. These free apartments are, they're fairly small, so I think you have to be pretty efficient with the space. I feel like so we're probably gonna do a section like this. I think.
Is this 10 meters by 10 meters?
What particularly? I forgot the size specifically, but I think it's around that. I would have to look at the sizing chart again. My brains went through a lot of numbers in the past several weeks on things. So
There was a good amount of math in making this all work together, right? With the snapping and everything like that.
Oh yes, there is quite a bit that has to go on. I'm actually gonna grab.
I was sold on the starting lights. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, actually, let's see if we can put a little door frame here. What's going on? And I'll need more of those above wall pieces.
We don't have no templates yet, do we? Where you have an apartment already pre-built.
Nope. Might be something that we actually have in the future, but not right now. We definitely want you guys to test the crap out of building and not have an easy way in the beginning, because delete that.
Do we have any disco balls?
Disco balls. I
Yeah,
don't know. Maybe Catherine's in the chat. She can tell us if there's any disco balls in here.
Maybe
There we
I'll
go. So now we got a nice
Nice.
little area for the bedroom here. And I think we can deal with the rest of the space being open, I think. All right.
In
What do you
terms of
say?
saving, David, is this is auto saving, is it, as we go along?
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah, I believe so. We changed a lot of things about that in the past few weeks, but the trick is, if somebody comes into the apartment right now, let's say I let them in, they're not going to see things that you built until you exit the build menu. So if you want them, so you can actually have somebody come into your apartment and watch you build. So you just got to exit the menu every time to show them the updates.
Oh, so they'll just see you standing there.
Yeah.
What if they kill you? So many things to test.
So I was building earlier today and testing, and Renee came up and started shooting at my door. And I opened the door and then mowed him down with my 3,000 rounds per minute gun. And yeah.
I
So,
told Ant about that.
murders
gun
do
today.
happen. So I'm actually going to hop over to the log cabin kit here. And I always,
So
with a kitchen.
Everything you're
What's up?
showing here is free assets, free apartment, everything here. Everybody will be able to do, won't they?
No, I actually hopped over to premium, so I think it's really nice to have the mountain cabin one, even if you're not into that sort of thing. It's very bright over here.
A quick question, just for building, because we want people, like you say, to test the crap out of building.
Sure.
And every time you place something, you're actually spending in-game currency. Are we going to give them a ton of in-game currency, or are they going to have to go and do quests and stuff?
That was the initial thought, but we have so many ways to progress now and ways to make money and jobs that you can do. I think you guys might have just to grind away a little bit, so you're testing everything. So
how much did that cabinet cost? How do you see what it costs?
well, this one is 599 credits for this one right here. So it's just a little bit pricey. Actually, I think I'm gonna change. Hold on. I'm gonna put this here. I'm actually gonna change my mind on this. I want the one with the upper cabinets. Sorry for being choosy right now, but you know.
So what about the bundle IGC? That's a good question from Jupe.
What?
Jupe's asking about the bundle IGC.
Are you wanting IGC packs so you can just buy money?
I think he's asking about the IGC that came with the bundles.
Oh, those, we haven't started delivering things for those bundles yet. So you're probably going to start to see things for those trickle in on the release after this one, the Rift release.
Look at this fitted kitchen.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's interesting doing normal building. When you're doing it on a live stream, I'm like, I feel like I'm second guessing all of my choices. So I don't know.
Is there certain things that you? It's probably a bad question. Is there certain things that you're avoiding doing because you know the known issues, or are you just
Not really. I'm just trying to make it pretty.
Yeah, nice.
I don't really love the way that ends.
But if only in real life you could move the walls.
It's kind of like real life building in a way, I think, but it's you know, it's a little bit easier. We don't have to like get on the floor and start laying things down, nailing things in.
If you don't like the look of those cabinets,
Who doesn't?
can you change the material of them?
Yeah, we can. I usually do that part last, but
Yep.
we'll
you
get
Okay.
yeah, we'll get the layout of things first. I think what I want to do is probably let's get one more of these over here.
I'm loving those copper pipes.
I think they're like a bronze.
Yeah, this is a lot quicker than like the community is saying, like an IKEA backpack. We could be totally cruel, couldn't we, and just deliver packs that you have to put together.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna put a.
Damn.
Yeah. I think I'd like to cook right over here. I think that would make sense.
Wow.
I think we had.
How many hours into have you done this for, David? What community won't expect to be this good from day one?
As far as legit building, this is probably like the 5th apartment that I've done. Everything else has been testing things at kind of a like database where, all right, let's lay down a bunch of these things. Let's change the materials on this one, this one, this one, have this amount of this, and then check the database, check, make sure everything's doing what it's supposed to. So kind of like ugly building to test the system itself. I need to
We
bring
kind
these
of
off
got
the
a head
wall.
start because these are the same controls as Unreal Engine, aren't they? Really?
Yeah. What has happened? You distracted me, Rob. I'm gonna blame you.
Yeah, that's my job.
Let me just move these out of the way. So I feel like I have done
That's all
something
I've
to
been
the
part of it.
panels here. What have I done?
Damn.
There we go. See, if you make a mistake, guys, or there is a little glitch, you can always fix it.
And how do you delete a piece? Do you just literally press the delete key?
I'm just hitting delete. Yep. There we go.
Scruffy, do we need to check in on you, man? Is something on fire over there, or is everything going okay?
Nah, you guys don't want to see this.
Okay.
This is
I
Maybe.
kind of do.
Yeah, I'm pretty curious.
well, okay, all right. Here, I can actually share my screen on my camera. That way, I don't have to take away from David's stuff. But well, if I can tab out of here, hang on.
I've watched so many building videos. This.
How do you guys think Scruffy's doing?
Very slick.
Oh, I have to go
Yeah.
to my OBS. Hang on. Should be this one. Yeah. All right. Can you guys see it?
Whoa.
Yep.
What's that?
No.
You got a leak.
Wait a minute. Sprung a leak. Yeah. Hang on a second. This is my. I decided to have a pool floor.
Nice. The
Hold
entire
on.
floor is a pool?
Yeah.
Okay.
The floor is pool.
Well,
the floor is water.
It's a collection of pools. Yeah, the floor is water instead of the floor is lava. The floor is water. That is correct. All right, there we go.
That is
So
great.
again, I'm very early in my stuff. I've got my walls up, or at least again, I accidentally chose a 2-floor one, but I liked the view.
Dupe says there's no need for a toilet.
Well, again, this isn't open water necessarily. I'm looking at it like it's glass. I plan on putting koi fish in each one of these. I'm hoping they can swim from section to section to section. But
Wait. I think he had a different idea of
yeah,
how to
Yeah.
change the materials.
that's it. Jupe's brain in the toilet as usual. Just kidding. Love you.
We have a question. Would you be able to save your build in the event of a wipe? I'm assuming the answer is no.
Yeah, I think we had just talked
Yeah,
about
so
that.
the
Oh, we covered that one?
I think we're going to guarantee with the builder is it's going to contain bugs.
Okay, Sky Pooper installation.
Yeah.
Sky pooper?
Well, they probably
Did
knew.
you put a toilet on the wall?
Not yet, but it's coming. They're like way ahead of me. Who said that, Renee?
What apartment size is this, Scruffy? This looks bigger than the one David's in.
Yeah, I think this is a prime. I believe. Let's see.
You got some random thing on a book.
We're
Whoa.
talking about all sorts of ideas around saving builds. There's more to it than just saving it. There's a lot that we're talking about to really empower people to be. Let's say they want to just go in and build out units for people and that sort of thing. Or we just don't have anything fully solidified yet. But there's some really cool stuff that can be done when we figure it out.
Yeah, I don't remember what this was. I kind of basically just did what David did. I just went and found an apartment I liked. Since we've got, a bunch of test NFTs, I just kind of picked one I liked. Because of the view. You know what they say, location, location, location. So, anywho.
I forgot to put my ceiling tiles. Guys, put up your ceiling tiles before you start doing other things. Makes it a little bit easier. I mean, you don't have to have ceiling tiles if you don't want to, but
Start with the floor, then the ceiling, then maybe some lighting, and
Yeah.
and then. I get you. Damn, this is so good. I like it.
I like I'm
Yeah, it
getting
looks 10 by 10.
like I'm getting in the zone now.
Yeah.
Well, once you get past the walls, the ceilings, and the floors, then it really starts to take shape. You start
Yeah.
getting into,
Get into flow state.
the little things that really make it come together.
Yeah, I like what you're doing. So you're building, then you're selecting multiple, and then you're holding the alt key.
Yeah, we got a few little bugs with the alt drag.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do one at a time. Sometimes it does multiples at a time. So
That by far, though, is the best pro tip.
Yeah.
That makes it way quicker.
so trying
I'd like
to
to look
figure
at
out
specs.
where that logic. There we go. Like how we can just clip through walls.
Clippy, clippy.
There we go. Finally get the ceiling tiles done. Now we're looking a little bit better. I wanted to put these lights in the kitchen. So I think these will work.
The
I
lights
kind
have
of like a
collision.
warm vibe. What?
Do those lights have collision? If you keep them floating, will I whack my head on them?
Yeah, you will.
Look at that.
So don't put them too low.
Can you put them so you can't open your fridge?
I mean, I guess eventually, once we have the fridge, will be used to store food in the future. So, I mean, you could just store anything in there. You could store your weapons, but there would be no point. It will definitely help keep things cold, so the spoilage is reduced. So,
Always good to have some cold storage.
yeah.
Got that one.
This has a lot of materials on it. Kind of wanted everything to be white in here.
The apple look.
I mean, I
Oh, what
guess
you
a
did, like,
little bit. Maybe I should just do it all the way this way.
So,
We'll
so
see.
it looked like when you were changing the material, there's more than one material.
Correct.
slot
Yeah,
To change.
that is correct.
It definitely. I mean, I don't expect people to use Unreal Engine editor, but damn, we've just recreated Unreal Engine editor. It's ridiculous.
I'm gonna go with that for now. Kind of feel like I don't want this backsplash to go all the way over here.
People are just going to have 1,000 toilets, and that's all their apartment's going to be.
1,000 toilets.
Somebody will do it.
All right. Let me think. I kind of want a table. Yeah, it's a pretty big table for an apartment this size.
Yeah. Wow.
Trying to find some swanky chairs here.
Swanky chairs. If they're not
Right.
swanky enough, just change the material, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
I can
I'm
definitely
digging the
see
jazz.
apartment competitions in the future. Wow. And if you want, you can just chuck that seat floating in the sky. It's not a bug. It's just.
I mean, you
something
could just leave a seat like in the middle of the table if you wanted to. We don't stop you.
else. So don't worry. We allow it.
I bet most people haven't heard me this quiet in like ever. They're like, "How do you shut Scruffy up? Just get him in the builder."
Yeah.
I know. I feel like the same. I feel like I should be entertaining right now.
I know, but you get zoned in and you're thinking about like all the choices that you're wanting to do, and you have this what
You've got-
materials, what
Stairway
pieces.
to- Stairway to Heaven, Scruffy?
I'm sorry, say again.
Is that Stairway to Heaven?
There you go. I like it. Yeah, this is the stairway to heaven, right there. Exactly.
Oh, that one's poking out.
I just want to show that you can do some really wild stuff. You know what I'm saying?
David, if you delete something, it's a question. Do you get the IGC back, or do you get a percentage of it back if there's a trading value?
I think the idea is you'll get 70% of the value.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. There we go. Although, I feel like this needs to be bronze. Yeah.
Scruffy's making a waterbed.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I feel
It
like
is a
this
thing.
corner ends very weirdly.
So Scruffy, just you can you flip that bed upside down? Can you have a bunk bed?
I can like so just like any of the other stuff, I can duplicate it,
Yeah.
right? And then I can rotate it. Oh, hold on. If I can
There we
grab
go.
the little rotate thing.
Can you rotate around the Z?
I think it's just
Yeah, so you can't flip it. You can't flip it upside down. But
I don't think I
makes sense.
can. Sometimes you got to just move you got to hold your mouth right. Yeah. So I can only rotate it.
And you can't scale it. which is
No.
Great. Oh no, but you just changed the camera view then. What did you do to change the camera? Mouse wheel maybe?
I'm glad
I'm
he's
just-
asking you questions now.
No, I'm just going in and out with the WSD keys and
Okay.
coming around. So if I go W, I can zoom in and get closer, and if I go S, I can back out. And so it's all about perspective. Again, you'll find, especially this rotation one, sometimes it can be just a little tricky to grab because of it's, something else. So if that happens, you just get kind of a little different perspective, and then it becomes easier to grab.
Does the Q and the E work like it does in the editor?
I am not familiar with what the Q and the E do, so I'm afraid to touch it. I'll be honest.
You move the camera up and down.
Oh, like that in editor. No. Yeah, it does.
Yeah?
Yeah, there you go.
Very nice.
I didn't use those all that often when I was in editor. I'm just a WSD. Any more than that, and it's,
So, I don't know if I don't think we're going to put controls on the screen, but I don't know how we're going.
There's going to be a few more that you'll see on the side of the screen than what we have now. We get rid of this. I don't like this guy.
Part of the fun to look to. I like it.
See, I
need
want
to-
a real.
Oh, I like. Yeah.
I need room for guests.
You're just having sleepovers and pool parties.
I don't.
And very public stairway to heavens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got that right.
I'm not going round to your place.
You're not.
No, we did stop together once when we were in Vegas,
That's right. We did. I forgot about that.
and I did get you up at 5:30 because I don't sleep.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm up for the party anytime, day or night. You know me.
That was a good day. I think we walked for about 3 hours for breakfast, and then ended up at the first place that we actually saw like 3 hours earlier.
We did. We did. We put a lot of miles on, and we earned our breakfast. So. Yeah.
Gonna
I
have
like
some
it.
speakers.
Unfortunately, the sound of that water would keep me up. I can't even have like clocks ticking. The slightest sound would just keep me awake.
Well,
The Golden Throne. I like it. Is that one or two? Or have you got back-to-back thrones there?
that's the his and hers twofer.
Oh, no, yeah.
Actually, what I need to do is rotate it because it'd be awfully difficult for both to get on right there. But
Very
if
nice.
I do this number,
Well,
Next to the shower as well, so you can literally, yeah. Interesting.
yeah. Well, this is the. Yeah,
Don't
you
wanna
can
get
do
too graphical, but
like I said.
You got a golden throne there, next to a golden shower. Is what it is. Yeah, but I think some people are going to have a lot of fun with this. Let's go back to David's screen. Wow, that moved up. That moved along quick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys want to see what's really good and nice and all that. Watch the master. I do, however, need a giant TV.
yeah, everybody needs a giant TV.
Right? Who
David,
who
your space
doesn't
is
need a giant?
Quite nice.
Yeah, when I first looked at this apartment, I thought there's not a lot you can get in there. But David's
Yeah.
literally,
Well, yeah, you got to be, when you got a space like this, you definitely need to be a little bit more careful.
Did I miss the
A little bit
bathroom?
more.
The bathroom and the bedroom. Have you built those yet, David?
No, haven't got to that yet.
Okay.
Trying to decide what I want to do here.
Kebab Gunner wants to know, when can we have semi-transparent curtains? I mean, is that to stop people looking in or to encourage them to look in? What does semi-transparent mean?
Oh, you mean where the light passes through, or we could do a subsurface effect? Yeah, you're going to see a lot of things through different build kits, I think. So, and we're always going to listen to the things that you guys want. You might even see, you're going to see all kinds of kits come out in the future, even for small stuff. Like, what if you like wine and you want lots of different wine bottles and wine hangers and everything relating to wine? You might have a little kit related to wine. So there's going to be lots of things. I feel like I need more greenery in here. Aha. I had it set in my chair. I'm getting serious now.
So what kits have you used here? Is this just a premium kit? Or have you used multiple in here, David, or have you just used the basic? What have you used?
I have used a little bit of the cabin and the modern kit that comes with the game.
Yeah.
Another one of these.
Now I'm thinking, when we looked at the other apartments, like literally months ago, how long did you spend creating those?
I mean, a couple people did those. You're talking about the apartment examples? Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple folks did those. I feel like we need a little extra light over here. That's what I'm feeling. Maybe something like this. Oh, no. That's not the vibe I'm looking for. Maybe one more of these over here in the corner.
So, question: can anyone walk into your apartment? I don't think so. I think you said before you have to open the door to them.
Yeah, you have to open the door. I feel like this needs an island or something like that, but I'm going to move on to, I think, other sections first. It's looking kind of sweet in here so far. I think these are off the wall.
My apartment's gonna look nothing like this.
What? You don't think so?
No. I've got no design. Mine's just gonna have a TV and a stool.
You mean like the college apartment?
Minimalist. I think it's a
I think this is pretty. I think it's pretty minimal.
I think mine's pretty minimal. I mean, like, I don't have any extravagant things in here.
Ooh, got a bit of greenery going on there.
All right, now getting close to the figuring out how we're gonna fit. Are we gonna do the crapper next to the bed?
Near the window. Pay to view.
That's a personal choice, sir. I mean, you got to think about when you have folks over, guests over. Windglade plug-in.
We need those. I think, yeah, like right here, we could give ourselves just a small bathroom in a place like this.
I like it.
Seen some engineering challenges there with the stairway, Scruffy, but that's no biggie. You'll work through it.
It's probably not up to code.
I've got some, no, it's floating staircase is what it is. It's anchored into the wall.
Excellent.
Yeah, I have not had this inspected yet. So will it pass? You be the judge. I don't know.
Chance.
Well, it's about as creative and unique as your Kopi Cafe beverages.
And my drink choices, yeah.
What do I want to put in here? What should I put in here?
I don't know how long we're in. Are you in? You're about 45 minutes into this build now, or half an hour?
It doesn't feel like that.
No, that's what we want. The longer, the better. Very slick.
I mean, do you guys think that it's wrong to make your food right next to the shower and the toilet? Because I don't.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. I don't think there's any problem with cross-contamination.
Depends what type of food you're making, whether you're making decent food or
Well, I just plan on doing DoorDash in this one, so I'm just making a coffee bar.
You don't even need a kitchen if you're going to do that. I mean, that's a good point. We do now have delivery, so players can actually deliver stuff to you. You don't actually need a kitchen. Save yourself some IGC.
It's kind of neat.
I do need my Java though.
I think you need a his and hers, David.
Not for a small apartment like this. This is for a single person. Come on.
Pad.
Trying to think. Where does the do we go here or
do you cater? I don't know if we do. Do we? Do we cater? I bet we don't. Do we cater for the Europeans that like to have a bidet, rather than
Ooh.
steel toilet rolls.
Well, it depends on how intense the poop mechanics are of the game. So,
You know, when I was young, I did like an exchange to France. I thought it was somewhere where you washed your feet. I did not know.
Tell me you washed your feet in it.
I did.
That's awesome. That is great. Love it.
And the thing was, it was actually with an exchange to Italy. So I went to Italy, and at some point I kind of clocked on what it was for. And then the family was trying to explain to me. They didn't speak English, but they were trying to explain to me what it was for, and I was just trolling them. Just go, oh, what? I go, oh yes, feet. The true story. I mean, I was only 16.
Definitely need a blender.
There are some good images of David in the chat here. I particularly like the fur jacket, Cooter leopard suit he's got on.
good lord.
David,
where
did you
is
see that one?
But I think
Oh,
if we-
wow.
Yeah.
But seriously, I think if we don't have a bidet, we need to have one because it's very popular. with-
Thrift Shop. I love that song.
Somebody asked where the popcorn machine was.
Hmm.
There you go, right there. That's the microwave.
I feel like what if I had a towel rack that is underneath this here? Oh yeah, that's kind of
You
cool.
need lighting, Scruffy, on yours.
I know.
There you
That's what I'm working on right now, actually.
Hmm.
And then I'll get rid of the
Guess we probably do need a trash can.
building lights.
It looks like the center focus of yours at the moment is that golden throne. So
Oh, absolutely. That's
How-
you know,
how
you
much
gotta
did
have
you
a
pay for
staple.
that?
You gotta
a lot
have
of
a
people
staple.
they're coming in to watch people on the throne.
Well, look,
It's a strange apartment.
I don't question your pastimes. Don't question mine. No. No, I'm just kidding. But I do like it being this. I like this kind of open, kind of studio apartment type layout. I haven't seen. I got to look at yours today. I know the one you did yesterday, David, had walls in it, and again, we've seen some of the things in some of the model homes. If you want, very traditional style, absolutely, that is available in here. Putting up walls wherever you want, separate rooms.
Honestly,
Well-
with the material changes, you can pretty much do what you can
Yeah.
create whatever you want.
Yeah.
All right, this makes a little bit more sense. Oh, let's see. Can I fit this decor over here? Let's see.
I
it's
have,
pretty big.
I have another question for you, which I'm interested in as well from Bobzilla. When a space is built out, will there be a tally of how much IGC has been spent on it?
Does anybody really want to keep track? It's
think we
kind of
could do
like
that.
your.
Well, I
Eventually.
think that
yeah.
at some point, Pete, you'll be able to sell your apartment, won't you?
That's
not
true.
the free, but the others. And if you sell them, will you get the interior, or will that just be reset?
I was just thinking of like my Steam playtime. All it does is make me feel ashamed when I go look at certain games at how much time I spent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tight fit right there. It's gonna have to go over here.
I mean, these
it's
apartments will
backwards.
have. I think in America you call them faucets. I think in the UK we call them sinks. But yeah, there'll be lots of this. This will sink a lot of time.
Yeah, got that right.
Oh, the mirror works. Damn. Not just Black Mirror.
It's looking a little bit plain in here. What do I want in here?
Do we have any
Oh, that is a
radiators,
huge table. It's way too big.
radiators or aircon?
Huh?
Radiators or air conditioning?
That's a little big for this room.
I like that little dotty effect when you put them on. You built that, didn't you, David?
Mm-hmm.
I recognize your style.
Fuzz me. Oh, forgot about a fireplace. I could have put that somewhere.
Yeah, that'll count as heating. So we have about 1,000 different options.
It's a lot of fun.
Times all the materials and colors and all of
Yeah,
that.
it's millions
You,
ago.
you end up in the millions.
It'll
I
take
was about to
hours
say,
through the
yeah.
inventory.
Nightstand.
oh, look at that. Golden stairs for the golden toilet.
Yeah, I don't know, Zeke. I don't know the answer to your question because
What?
I think long term, everything that you build in your apartment will go with it. But in the short term, I think things might just be reset. But I do not know. But the long term goal is yes, whatever you build in your apartment when you sell it, it will all go. But long term,
Like-
short term, could be a month, could be a year, could be 2, could be 30 days. Who knows?
No, it's too big for this space.
So some of these items, as well as, some of them are obviously free. Some of them are premium. Will you be able to craft some items?
Yeah, so there are going to be craftable items that you can actually things in your inventory when we have this working over here, you could even pull out one of your machine guns, and there's like gun mounts. You could build a whole bunker inside of your apartment and have all your guns set everywhere, so you can display everything that you have. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, so that actually reminds me of normal games, like not normal games, that's the wrong word, but games like Minecraft. Obviously in your home you can have your your storage cabinets and stuff like that.
Yep.
That's one of the points of your home apartment. You'll be able to have storage units
Eventually. I don't know if it's going to make in this release or not. We're going to see. We do have the storage bins, but we still have some testing things to do with those.
Obviously, yeah. And like crafting, will you be able to do crafting within your apartment?
Yeah, so that's what that whole section down here is for. You'll be able to build up to tier 3 crafting benches on those. So that's from a tiny little dinky bench to something a little bit more substantial to an entire corner area. And of course, the higher you go up in crafting tiers, the more things you can put into each recipe, the more complex and expensive things that you can make.
Very nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And this is also this same builder. I don't know if it would be the same builder for your land plot.
Same builder. Same
Yep.
builder.
Okay. So you'd be able to go into your like an apartment or a farmhouse, and then we'll have to see.
Well, there's going to be. So building on plots is a little bit more about building larger things, larger structures. When you're in your apartment, it's going to be more about micro building. Can we bring micro building to inside of plots too? Very possibly in the future. We just got to look at what our limitations are. There's a lot of database. There's a lot of things that are, how many things can you save? How fast can they get to the database? How fast can we retrieve them? What if there's multiple players on servers? The server getting overloaded? There's a lot of things that we have to consider for that kind of stuff. It's, multiplayer games are hard enough to build themselves, but when you've literally built a city full of, right now you have 56,000 apartments that people can live in and build stuff. It's really, really crazy, and we have to be very careful about what we do.
Can you build something that comes out of the window?
What? No.
Maybe
No.
we can at the moment. No, does it
No.
just not place it?
Well, I mean, it's just a ledge out here right now. Some of them might have some extensions in the future. We'll see. It's I want to get this one out first and see how this goes.
Yeah, it's so good. It's really. Honestly, this is the first time that I've seen the builder in maybe 3 months.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it, Rob?
Yeah, this is beyond what I thought version 1 would be.
It's beyond what I thought. It was. I thought it was going to be a little more messy starting up, but it's pretty clean so
Not
far.
sure if I care for that. We'll leave it for now. I feel like we need like an island or something in here. That's what I feel like.
I mean, I don't know if Davey's making it look easy because he's obviously got the design eye and
Mhm,
everything. like that.
mhm, mhm, mhm.
I honestly don't think that matters because I think that just means if you spend time with the game and you have the eye and then you reflect, then you will be
I
able
think
to like this. If you
he's
don't,
obviously got a really good eye, but at the same time, he knows the tools incredibly well, and he knows some tricks. And I think what our intent is to make this as easy as a process for all of you guys to build amazing stuff. So we'll put together, tool tips, best practices, a good approach, a good system to work through to hopefully help you guys have a great experience with it. And you'll get better and better. I will say for sure, my experience with it was pretty solid, but definitely I have a long way to go to get to, using the tools and comfortable with them.
I mean, this is the way David's building this, and obviously, he's got the skills to do this. There are influencers, and I'm now just talking to the community in general. If you can get to the level that David can get to here, you can definitely create a YouTube channel that look at this. This is so mesmerizing. People just starting from scratch and building an apartment, create a video for half an hour or an hour. Today I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do this type of stuff. This is such watchable content that I watch myself, whether it's Inzoi or SimCity or stuff like that. I love building. I prefer to watch builders on YouTube than actually build, because I don't have this skill level. And then going back to like Minecraft and stuff like that, I've seen the kids look at Minecraft videos and then pause the video and watch them one by one. So I think there's a massive opportunity for those people that love building to actually create an entire content just about the building part of our game. Never mind the PvP and everything else that's coming. Just this alone is so much watchable content.
Absolutely. And we need to stream it and continue to do best practices videos, how-to videos, get you guys streaming it, watching it. We'll do contests. We'll do all sorts of good content on it.
This is where the community can excel.
Mm-hmm. We want to get everybody good at building.
You are going to quickly get to 1,000 and 5,000 and 10,000, then literally, hopefully 100,000 followers. If you concentrate on this within 1 month, of just like playing, dedicating, getting used to this. There.
I know a guy who's pretty famous that got started doing building videos on like Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Some guy, some beast guy or something.
Because look at the difference. I mean, David's literally, I think he's probably spent about 5 hours in here, and Scruffy's probably maybe spent 20 to 30 different hours.
Yeah, but look at his eye versus my eye. I tell people, my artistic ability is you could put in a thimble.
Honestly,
but I respect. That's why I always respect seeing that.
Yeah, my apartment honestly would probably just have, like I say, 1,000 toilets. I probably won't even have 1,000 toilets in mine. I'd probably just have 1,000 lights or 1,000 popcorn machines. I don't know, because I would start off with every intention of making something good, and then I would just.
I'm very curious to see what you build, Ro.
What I build.
Yeah,
I.
of
You know what,
course.
I'm thinking now. I'm thinking instead of building walls, I might just have 2 trees and a hammock. Like that might be my wallpaper,
2 trees and a hammock.
just everywhere.
I feel like I just need this video game console on the floor over here.
I might even do a maze.
Nice.
You know, if you want to go to the toilet or if you want to go to the shower or the bedroom, you might have like a little maze to go through.
There you go. Make it a game.
Yeah,
Make it a challenge.
what I'm thinking.
Gruffy, we're gonna need you to do like a video of just a menu walkthrough as well, something like that. We know you have plans. I know.
And
You
everyone's got to
No, it's
remember,
cool. I got so much spare time on my hands.
have.
I got that.
when you look at the detail that
It's
David's
all you, buddy.
this is the free apartment. Imagine when you got something bigger. If you don't care about apartments, just have the free apartment. Put a chest in there, store all your stuff. That's it. 100 chests and happy days. But if you get obsessed with it, this is just. I'm so excited about it. This is next level stuff.
Yes, this is the free one, Blinky.
This is just bonkers.
Yeah, the good thing is it doesn't take long to build out the free one. So maybe I can recess this cabinet without. Yeah. There we go.
30-day calendar. That'll be good. Interactive calendars that just last for 30 days and then the whole apartment wipes again to 0.
Oh, let's see. I feel like I need an espresso machine. Where is
Yes,
it?
of course you do.
Blinky, this is the free apartment. Scruffy's got a slightly larger apartment. I think he's got, it looks like 3 floors.
Oh yeah, I got a really big one. I actually got one that's way too big for me. Like, I could spend a year in here. Like, if I really wanted to do it outright and build floors and make it, you know, something really special. I mean, I could get this like an MC Escher poster or something.
Yeah, because we've got stairs. I don't think we have lifts, but we have stairs. You can put floors wherever you want. You can turn. I mean, David, if you wanted to, could turn this into a multi-floor. I mean, very very low ceilings, but you can do.
I mean, yeah, you can
Yeah.
build lofts and things. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, you can pretty much just do what you want.
I was thinking about a loft, actually. In fact, you know what? I like that idea. Let's.
Hello, Mr. Pink. He wants to know if I sell my apartment. I know you've been playing around with Palworld. He's got some ideas. He's so I'm Mr. Pink potentially could spend hours lost in here. But he wants to know if he sells his apartment, POA, does everything go with it, similar to how land is linked to POA? That is the long-term plan.
Yeah.
Obviously on the first couple of builds, and we might get a hot fix out, everything might be wiped, and you know, alpha, pre-alpha, beta, who knows? But yeah, long term, when the game goes live, then yeah, when you sell your apartment, I would hope your apartment is like an
Where's this
apartment in
one?
real life.
Okay, well, who's in the lead? I guess.
Wait,
we're
there's
gonna-
no lead. There's no lead. I made that very clear in the beginning. This is not a competition. This is different. It's totally different.
We can
Ruffy's at
step
a
out
fucking
and do a rating. Definitely.
We could step out and punch each other in the face too. No,
Kebab Gun is asking.
Guys,
I'm not sure I want that feedback.
No, you're
That's
getting
like-
it, Ruffy. You're getting it. Everyone, thank you so much. I have to step out for family obligation. But you guys keep going. I'll come back if I can. If you're still going. Right.
Yeah, and if nobody's watched that, I watched your stream the other day, Josh. That was a really good interview.
Oh, was
I
it?
enjoyed.
Oh,
Yeah, I enjoyed.
Thanks. And Rob couldn't join that one because he was getting his mic stand.
Yeah.
To
got it now.
Did you get it?
I actually moved my office, and in moving my office, I broke a lot of my equipment. But now I've got a little.
It's a good one.
stand.
All right, sweet. So we're back on the interview tour, everyone. So if you have someone you want us to chat with, let us know. All right, see you guys.
Bye bye.
Yep.
There we go. What do you think?
I think it's pretty slick.
I feel like this needs to move back a little bit.
How much did that cost? Do we have a running total?
I don't know. It's probably like 50,000. I don't know.
50,000. You can do that with 9 or 10 quests.
A little bit.
50,000 IGC.
That's my guess. I don't know. We'll have to go back and look at the recording of this stuff. There we go.
Yeah, actually, I think maybe it is. Yeah, you guys might want to look at the weighting of what you get for quests and stuff like that. I think it is 50-ish for about what I did too. Now I used a lot of really high materials. No, mine might only be like 30. And I'm obviously not done yet, but now let me go actually look at yours, David. Pan around, let me see it. Because I've all
do it,
Just
David.
enjoying the view.
The amount of assets you can put in there. Most games have like a score, 10%, 20%. We don't actually have that at the moment, do we?
No, there's no limits right now, but I'm pretty sure somebody in the community will push us to set a limit.
1
Oh.
million toilets.
Pinball wants to know where my Street Fighter 2 arcade is. That's actually in here. I mean, not mine, but hold on. Boom.
Oh, I knew I did this. I'm gonna fix this.
Arcade. Game Runner.
I think it's about time for me to leave as well. It's 11:30 in the UK. I am recording. I don't know how long more you want to go, David. That
Scruffy, I won't go too much longer. Scruffy, I want to see yours after
No.
we've. I mean, I guess we can do the tour of mine and.
You don't. But go ahead.
I mean, I think it's a pretty quaint little kitchen here. You got a few things. There's enough room. The island's in the right place. Probably could use some tiling done on the floor instead.
Can you go to each of those apartments?
Yeah.
We could, although I think it's faster if we just screen share.
Yeah, I was just
separately.
going to jump to a screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the mirror works and everything.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Pretty chill. You got your space in the window there. And I don't know. Even though it blocks the view of the curtains, I kind of like this privacy feel as we're looking out. So.
Well, and you could always go in Builder and open them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just delete them.
There you go. Feels pretty chill. I mean, what do you guys think? Community and NYC, how much a month for this? I need to look at the chat here.
Oh, I love it.
much a
Kebab.
month?
I'm sorry?
Said how much a month in NYC for an apartment like this? What would you pay?
In New York
$2
City?
grand?
I
It'd be more than $2 grand.
I was gonna say I think it's in the 2,500 to $3,000. I don't know.
I think
How many square footage is that?
Probably 3 to 4, I would think, for NYC. They have some, I mean, even some very narrow, tiny apartments are pretty expensive there.
And this is in the new hub city. How many apartments do we have, David? They're all unique.
It's 56,000 in here right now.
56,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we were talking the other day to answer Kebab's question about there absolutely will be people that are going to be hired to build apartments. I think David's great proof of that. I'm sure there's other great builders and designers. And
That's
so
right.
the beauty
$1,000
is,
an hour, guys.
yeah. Boy, you could afford an apartment in New York.
Will this be the main place to have your apartments? Yes. Each of the different zones.
Yeah,
So,
I like
so
that.
this is the Solace Hub. We will also have one for Esperanza and Fortune, and the fourth zone, which the name escapes me at the moment. It's not Andor, is it?
I'll just record this too.
You've
Yeah,
only just
see-
started recording now, David.
Huh? I'm just recording this for my own sharing, just build up a library of things that I made. So
Very, very nice. Right, guys. Well, I'm going to leave. This has been an amazing live stream. And I will catch you all later, but I will leave you in the hands of Scruffy and David. So, bye-bye.
Well, I think we're wrapping up
Yeah.
too, honestly.
I just want to look at your apartment. I'm going to be done. I'm going to stop sharing.
Okay.
And we're going to look at what you made here.
Yeah.
What is
So-
going on?
When you come in, I need a really big bed. So this is the quadruple bed. Obviously, my floors
Oh my
are,
It feels Japanese.
yeah.
To
I
me.
plan on stocking them with koi fish at some point in time.
Japanese with a little bit of gymnastics because you have to walk very
No.
narrow beam to
No,
avoid
no. I'm gonna put some plexiglass plating over all of this, or probably maybe glass would be really
like
classy.
glass plating.
Yeah, these will
Actually,
all be like mini aquariums.
This is all cool until your apartment floor falls through because of the weight of the water. So
Yeah, I don't know if
rated for
have
that
you built
penalty.
have you built that physics into the
I don't
game?
know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I'm safe.
see what
Okay.
happens.
Over here again, really what every man needs is a microwave and a coffee maker and maybe a blender in case he has, females over.
This is the ultimate, man. Now explain the positioning of the toilet.
Well, I wanted to make sure that it was elevated as it should be,
It keeps
and
the
it's
smell like higher
Yes.
altitude in the room.
see, yeah,
it.
exactly. Though they say hot air rises,
There's some
and
thought behind this.
if you're below smell level, then you're good.
Dude,
you
if Balenciaga made like an apartment, people would buy this exactly like this. So
you do have to crouch, or you could hit your head. Obviously, got to have the entertainment. We've got the computer and the arcade game, and this is the ultimate man cave, is what it's starting out to be. Again, I'm not nearly as fast as you.
I like how you
Um,
can sit on the couch and just kind of dip your toes in. So,
That's the end of a hard day.
I do have a worry if your toilet, let's say somebody clogs it overflows. That
Yeah.
means that you kind of have a poop waterfall coming down the stairs, and then you end up with brown water on the floor.
That
It
is
is
a
a little bit of a
feature,
maybe
not
that's
a
what
bug.
you want. Yeah,
That's
I feel like
well,
Willy Wonka's chocolate rivers.
chocolate.
So
Disgusting. Yes. One can hope. So that's
Good.
pretty much as far as I got. Like I said, the more you do it, like David said, in the past, what we've done from QA standpoint is we put a lot of stuff and we just throw it in there. Like I said, I've done some apartments that look like they belong on hoarders. And so I'm not super fast, and I certainly don't have the design eye that he does. His look like something you could literally walk into and live in.
Is that the Willy Wonka's, like, the boys' parents' bed? Remember they had the two beds together?
Yeah.
That's
That's four
definitely
of them.
not anything else going on here. Sure.
Well, again,
It's like you're having a few people over.
I like to keep my options open. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Party at Scruff's
Oh.
house. So, yeah. Got some more stairs to put in to get up to the loft portion. Right now, bring your own jetpack. And
Very minimalist up on the loft for sure.
yeah. Well, like I said, I'm not as fast as you are.
I wasn't complaining.
It's coming. It's coming.
Got
Anyway.
like some sort of video game Mario level vibes. So, all right. Well, Scruffy, I'd like to say great job. Maybe I think you'd have a job in, like, I don't know, modern arts or the fashion industry, like said Balenciaga. Something
Well,
like that.
you're too kind.
very, very out there mind
Yeah.
for design.
Yeah. I think you're being too kind, sir. But I want to congratulate you on another beautiful creation as well. And I think a lot of people had a lot of fun just seeing what all's possible, from the wild and wacky to the beautiful and desirable.
Indeed. All right. Well, should we end it? I think it's the end of things. That was a long one. I think it's one of our
What time is it?
longer
Yeah,
streams.
hour 40.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Well, can't wait to you. I mean, the build, guys, is not too far off, and I can't wait to see what you guys do with it. I mean, I just the amount of stuff on social media or just seeing in Discord, you guys constantly sharing what you're making, is going to be really, really entertaining on a daily basis. So very excited.
Yep. I think that does it for me.
All right. I will see you guys. I'll be around in chat a little bit if anybody's got a few questions. So, but I appreciate you guys.
Have a great evening. See y'all next time.